Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Randy Prizzle's Lincoln Ting with me, Randy Prizzle. How you guys all doing out there? Hope you're good, everything crispy, sway, Ari and all of that. But you know what we're usually here for, the linking and the tinging, so let's get into it. Julia says, I'll brag about you to my friends if our date is fun or funny. Okay, cool. Don't mind, you brag to me about your friends if it's a funny date, you know what I mean, and we have a lot of humour and banter between each other, that's all good. She's 35, 5'7", she's an artist. She says, believe it or not, I make good tasting Earl Grey custard chow buns. I still don't believe it, she said. I don't really know about custard chow buns, chow buns and custard, not really my thing. If it's anything, Belgian chocolate, really, rather than custard chow buns. But, listen, to each their own, people like different things, but it's just not my bag, so, yeah. I recently discovered that yacht rock is so much more than just music for when sipping champagne when sitting in the sea. Ooh, fancy on you, fancy one you are, she said. Yacht rock. I don't really know much about yacht rock, so I can't really comment much on that. But yeah, sipping champagne when sitting at sea sounds all good and all that. Sorry about the background noise, Not alone, as I said, I'm not alone, not the things I'm going through. So yeah, all of that. Apart from all that, Julia, she doesn't really have that velvet room that feeling, so it's going to be a no for me. We come to Vicky. Vicky saying, believe it or not, I once got marooned on a rock in the ocean because I mistimed high tide. Damn, she got caught at sea. Could have ended a lot worse, man. She would have probably had David Hasselhoff running to sea to save her and stuff like that. Ding, 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 ding. Now, obviously, if there wasn't David Hasselhoff, Oh, baby, when I want it, I don't know the Baywatch song, I'm just make it up. You're the be okay. I'll be mad. You did not do you say. All of that. Yeah, anyways. 28, 5'3", she's a civil servant at Department of Health. Yeah, cool. She says, best travel story, sleeping on a floor of a 10-hour train in Sri Lanka, being literally made to sing for my supper, and waking up on a beach by a gorgeous sunrise. That's mad, sleeping on the floor in a train in Sri Lanka, that's mad. That's a journey and a half, man. She did some Lord of the Rings sound and all of that. Bee, bee, bee. Meow, 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 all of that. So yeah, that's bad. But singing for her supper as well, she became a busker as well in the night too, man. Damn. Waking up on the beach by a gorgeous sunrise. Sounds cool. She sounds like a real traveller, Travel more than Gulliver. Damn. Okay. Next thing she's saying, unusual skills, being able to find a Lord of the Rings quote for almost any occasion. I know, I was just singing Lord of the Rings, literally, that's mad. I don't really know quotes of Lord of the Rings though. She says, I've watched them way too many times, that's cool, Bee, 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 meow, 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 meow. Yeah, all of that. But yeah, she says she's watching too many times. I've watched Lord of the Rings quite a lot as well. It's one of my favourite, movies to watch. People say, it's 3 hours long. I don't care, man. It's good. Do you know what I mean? As I said, if you can get over the talking part, which actually talks sense. Some people say it doesn't. I'm saying listen to it very carefully because it does. It puts it all in perspective. You see the real good light of day by it. And you would know all the deets. Do you know what I mean? The action is great, the adventure is great, it's a fantastic journey to try and destroy the ring in the pits of Mordor and all of that stuff. So yeah, man, it's definitely worth watching to a lot of people. I like the fact she loves Lord of the Rings though. Travelling around too much. Listen, I'm not really much of a deep traveller. I mean, I can travel, but not going to be sleeping on a train for like, nah, that'll piss me off. I have problems with that. So no, unfortunately, she has the Vava room. She looks really nice, but unfortunately, she doesn't have that je ne sais quoi. So it's a no for me. We come to Amelia. Amelia says, never have I eaten a pot noodle. Ooh, yeah. You don't know what you're missing out. once you pop them, you can't stop. It's like Pringles, isn't it? But pot noodles are nice. Depends what flavour obviously you're feeling. I don't mind obviously the chicken, sweet corn one. That's kind of more my bag. I do like the sticky ribs one as well. That's kind of one of my faves as well. What's the other one? The beef and tomato is quite decent. People will probably say, "Oh, what about the Bombay Bad Boy or the other one?" I'm not really feeling that one. Do you know what I mean? But those are the ones I'm feeling. So she's 33, 5'11". She's an accountant manager. 2 truths and a lie. I once won a 3-seater pistachio green sofa in a raffle. I learned to ride a bike when I was 26. I was a judge at the World's Cheese Awards. If I had to think of the lie, maybe the bike. No, some people could ride bikes later. Because I'm thinking the most outrageous ones are probably likely to be it. So yeah, stick with the bike. I mean, the only one I know is if I ask her, she probably wouldn't even respond. I'd say like rewind. When the crowd say mode select. Anyways, all I ask is that you know the difference between should have and should of. Yeah, we obviously kind of know the difference between that. Apart from all that, she doesn't really have that. She just quite for me. She's going to be a no for me. We come to Hannah. And Hannah says, the sign of a great first date when we lose track of time and our faces hurt from laughing. Shut up! I'm trying to do a show here, but when we lose track of the time and our faces hurt from laughing. So yeah, that's bad. You know what I mean? Lose track of time, yeah, that's great. And that's the sign of a good first time. When you go on a date, you meet that person, and it's all good vibes and that. So, generally, all good. She's 30, 5'9", she's a nurse at NHS. Wow. Big up to all the nurses and all of them, who do a great job, during this hard times, pandemic and stuff. She says, my love language is physical touch and gifts. I just don't get how some people don't like hugs. I mean, listen, it depends who you are. If you're a complete stranger when you touch me. Simple as, do you know what I mean? So yeah, just leave it as that. Typical Sunday, church in the morning, followed by lunch with friends and maybe a walk around the park. Or work, and more work if I'm on shift. That's good, I mean, she's obviously a girl, is into her faith and that. It's nice. And walking around, obviously, the park and that, nice cool breeze and all that, feeling it between your hair, I mean, especially, obviously, it's now warmer now, during the summertime vibes and all of that. In the summertime, when the weather is bright, when I mean, and I'm in, down to the sky, when I mean, and I, when I mean, and early night, when I mean, yeah, all of that. Apart from all of that, fortunately, she doesn't have that. That's a quite for me. So it's going to be a no from Hannah for me. We come to Kelly. Kelly looking gangster in the pig, obviously with bandana on and all of that. She says, key to my heart is Illustrator to run smoothly without crushing it every 5 minutes. Yeah, that could be a bit of a problem. You know what I mean? You're trying to do work and then they crush all the time. A bit of an annoying thing. She's 24, 5'3". She's a Buddhist. She said, together we can watch serial killer documentaries. It sounds cool. Definitely sounds cool. Scary but cool. My most irrational fear, feeler disruptors, she says. Some people disrupt feelers. Yeah. She doesn't really give too much away. So, mysterious, like obviously P. Andre's mysterious girl. Oh, mysterious girl. I don't really know if I want to get close to you, cause I don't know much about you, baby. Oh. So yeah, it's gonna be a no. Move on to the next one, baby. Okay, my says, my most irrational fear, geckos. Don't know what to say about that, but 32, 5'8", was a marketing manager at Luxury Travel. Best travel story, I fell asleep on the Eurostar and woke up in the wrong country. That's why you should never fall asleep on the Eurostar on train to that. Listen, whenever you're on a journey to somewhere, do not fall asleep on the bus, do not fall asleep on the train, only unless you're on a plane. That's the only time, and they'll obviously go, "Bing, we've arrived at our destination." They will say obviously on the tannoy and stuff. If they don't obviously announce that and then tell you obviously that we've reached our destinations and stuff, and obviously you will know because people will be getting up, luggage will be rummaging. You know, I mean, someone will probably pull out luggage and it'll probably land on your head or something. There's going to be bound to people that's going to be idiots who go, excuse me, can I get to my luggage, please? Or if they're in excuse me, can I get to my luggage, please? You know, from America, excuse me, man, can I get to my luggage, man? Can I get to my luggage, dude? Or, if it's, excuse me, mate, can I get to my luggage? You're sleeping here, man, can I get my luggage? You know what I mean? So, it's one of them things, It's one of them problems that you could have, South African or something. Excuse me, mate. Excuse me. Can I get to my luggage, mate? I want to get my luggage. You're stopping me from getting to my luggage, mate. I need to get up and get my luggage. You're stopping me from getting to my luggage. So, can you just get up so I can get to my luggage? Thank you very much. Hey, much pleasure, mate. Thank you. So yeah. Okay. First round is on me. She said, if you can guess where I'm from. Now, obviously, she looks like she's probably Asian, Sri Lankan. She looks like she could have a mixed heritage, maybe of like Barbados, Grenadian, something mixed with Indian heritage. I'm just gonna put it out there like that, but I'm not sure. I obviously can't show you her face for legal reasons because I don't want her to come and fight me and go, "Oh, you showed my face on camera, you dickhead," and blah blah blah. So yeah, I want to avoid all of that. So that's my guesses. So yeah, just leave it as that. Cool. Apart from all that, doesn't really have that je ne sais quoi for me. It's just going to be a no for me. We come to Tola. Tola says, "I'll pick the topic if you start the conversation. Let's go vacay or staycay." Definitely a vacay at this moment in time. Somewhere different, somewhere nice, somewhere warm, where we can have a holiday, get away, go to the club and hide away. We can do what you want to, baby. Hey, do it, let's fly away. Or the Madonna version. Holiday, holiday. Just in time to celebrate. Bring, bring, bring. It's one day at a time. Bing, 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 bing. It will be so hard, holiday. Yeah, that. So 34 she is, 5'3", interior architect designer. Nice. She's sorry, I wanted something else there. Yeah. Best travel story, 24 degrees in Kazakhstan. Damn, minus 24, sorry, said. Damn, that's cold as a mother. Whoa, shut your mouth. Damn, so I gotta say that. Minus 24. How are you gonna cope in them conditions? As soon as you step outside, your balls freeze. Or if you obviously have a woman flaps, they freeze as well. So, I guess you wouldn't freeze more balls, because obviously the balls hang low. The chain hang low, does it hang onto the floor? But yeah, our balls do. So, not that low. Not saying like it's saggy and not like that, but it hangs low. So yeah, and then obviously women's, it's kind of obviously they got their tings kind of in and that, and but I guess if they have like flaps and that, could be a bit nippy down there. But listen, it is what it is. You get different types and all of that. So yeah, she says the way to win me over is love God, people, love family, love travel, love culture. Yeah, all of that, and all said. Seems like a nice little girl. Sorry, excuse me, not calling her little. She seems like a nice girl. I want to give her a like, Yeah, she's going to get the first like from the Randy Prizzle. Yes. Obviously, we'll come to the last one, and we'll call it time. Okay, this profile doesn't seem to want to be coming up. Come on, any time now. Yes, you're doing the show. We need to see what she looks like, otherwise I can't really have a judgment on what this picture's done. Okay, so we'll just go to what she's saying in the first parts, and then you'll see some pictures down there, I guess. She says, I take pride in not having a mental breakdown during lockdown. It's been a tough one. I mean, big up to the people who have kept their mental health, and, with the people out there who are suffering as well, and, trying, doing what they can do to get by. Just keep being positive. Just try and stay positive. That's all I can say. So yeah, she's 33, 5'8", and that's what Reese says. She says, never have I ever been good at playing, never have I ever. Never have I ever felt so low. When you gonna take me out of this black hole? Wherever have I ever felt so bad? The way you're feeling and you got me feeling really sad. Never have I had to lie. I had to dig away to find my own peace of mind. Never ever felt so low. When feeling it got me feeling really low. So that was all Sage, by the way. People didn't know, so you know. Okay, she said you shouldn't go out with me if equal rights, if you don't believe in equal rights for everyone. Equal rights, justice. I do believe in that, so yeah. Seems like a cool chick, but as I said, there's not much to go on. She's quite tall as well. Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be a no for me. So that. Hold on. I just see it's on. She's quite tall. Alright, leave it. Cool. Well, that's that then. We've come to obviously the end of this episode of Link and Ting. Obviously, if you're feeling this episode or previous episodes, you know what to do below. All of that. And thanks again for people tuning in, you know, and checking out this for the first time, or if you're a seasoned vet, thanks again. So, you know what we usually do, we finish her. Link out, do link out, oh, link out, oh.